My name is Josephine Chonchol, and I was born in Baghdad, Iraq. I was, when I was a child, I remember we used to live in a area where we were in front of the Dijla River there. And in the summer, usually when the water recedes, and then they become an island in the river, and at night the moon there at night there is no high-rise building, as you can see the stars so clear and the moon so full. It was a beautiful thing. We used to look forward every summer to do those trips, and this left a nice memory. So when the problem started, when Israel became a nation, and then they start picking overnight, they start picking on us, and there was no way of feeling safe and comfortable. Even the husbands, they used to go to work, and sometimes you don't even know if they're going to make it back. They can attack them, they can kill them, they can arrest them with no question asked. That's how it was there. So we couldn't stay in our home. We had to go and hide in my great-grandmother's house. At night, I get nightmare. Being, walking in the street in Baghdad, and then all of a sudden somebody running after me, or I am running from a situation, and everything is bare, no people, nobody to ask, and they had to wake me up. The movies used to fascinate me, the American ones, to see how people, they are free, they can dance, they can sing. So I thought, now one day I will go there and I start, being a dancer or actress. And our dream all the time was to one day come to live in the United States. I was about 17 and a half, 18. Then the way my parents arranged a marriage, in few days after that, I had to get engaged. I had no question asked. That's the way it was there for a young girl to get married, and especially in the Jewish community. And so I got married, and just happened that my husband had a British passport, because he had business in India, and after a month or so we left, and it was a wonderful change, unbelievable change for us, to feel free to go out. And I always thought that the people, that's the way they live, I saw it when I came here. I say, how come people are not dancing in the street? I remember one night, after a week when we arrived, they say that, Times Square is a beautiful, spot. You have to go and see it. And so we went out for dinner, my husband and I. And when we came home, it was about 10 o'clock. And I said, well, let's go now to Times Square. He said, no, I'm tired. I don't feel like going. So I said, but if you don't want to go, I'll go. He said, sure, you can go. If you want, you go. And I left at 10:30 home, and I came back at 1 o'clock. And I wasn't worried, I wasn't afraid, and my husband was asking me, so what did you see? I mean, that's the big difference, the way we were living in Iraq and living in the United States.